Subscribe for your girl because Wahala, you have Jojo asking HOH if she has permission to cook meal. Is time up? HOH went like, sure, you can. And she found it somehow, herself with Izuku making faces. Girl got her hair dyed again to pink, only to tell Melino that she would have preferred purple. Boys are, She went like, I'm joking. You have earlier where Tyrone gives his cake to Guluva, and Jojo goes for it, saying that it is hers. And Tyrone said he gave it to Guluva. Then girl reaches out for a knife, about to have a cut. And Guluva said, what do you do with the knife? She said, I want a cut now. Since it is not yours and it is not mine, I want a cut. It is for Tyrone. And Guluva tickled her, and she went, I wish. And she dropped it. Of course, internet are having a lot to say with this whole incident. Guluva busy doing his business, the hair shaving situation. Mandy saying that Guluva, you are very handsome. Boy is like, oh, thank you. Ladies have been telling me I'm handsome, I'm handsome. Let me let you also know that my woman, Ashley, is beautiful. Oh. So you have Jojo also coming out to style the wig that she put on. Camera is outside. It could also be she want to be closer to Guluva, or she just want to be outside because almost all housemates are outside as the guys get their hair shaved. You have Tyrone telling Guluva, make nobody tell you say you don't contribute to society's growth. You are a big time helper in today's society. It means he's not a furniture. He really contributes to Biggie's show. Once earlier, there was this prank that the lady Sipisile did on Tyrone and Swiss. You have Swiss making it a point to do too. So what did he do? He picked chili, salt, and poured it in her juice. But of course, the system went for commercial break. We did not know how she reacted. Then they reached out to her bag and picked some of her makeups. And that one, Wahala. Hello, welcome to From Peppy JH. Thank you so much for clicking on it too much. It's still vibe outside as the boys are having chills. You have Swiss hair getting done, and Swiss telling BK that I'm low key. Guluva is the man. Like, then they agreed that sure. He's really making his mark in Biggie's house. They were appreciating his efforts and his game ethics, and they kind of felt happy for him. The house on chills, you have Mshini sitting directly opposite to BK as he was also getting his hair shaved. And boy, they blush. Now, so sweet they say. So Mshini went like he did blush because he did watch me. Boy, I'm not looking at you. Girl is like, who are you looking at? Then he's like, I'm not looking at you. I'm like, are you still beefing? I hope you are not. But of course, he's still hurt, but he will be fine because I've seen them talk later after whatever that happened last night. Now, Biggie has presented your face with beautiful clothes. You have them putting it on. Guluva matching it with Jojo. They are all looking splendid. Every single one of them. It's about to go down. They're busy dressing up only for Sipisile to find out that, where my makeup day? According to this cannot be a prank. So somebody opened my private bag, came into that space and picked my items. Okay, if this is what people be doing, I'll be stealing people's clothes and they cannot go for party. And they were like, hey, of course, not joke, she the joke. Now they're modeling it out. They all looking and trust Mshini to put on her walking skills. That quack. And every single one of the BK, Inzuku, Jojo, Guluva, Nate, beautiful one there, and Tyrone looking like Chupa Chops. In the name of looking pretty, you have Jojo also asking Guluva to trim the back of her hair a little for her to take off the tiny extra hairs so that when she fixes her wig, she will look lit. And boy did it, and also requested that girl go and fry eggs for him, and she equally had to go do it. Now Tyrone sees Jojo and want to find out, why are you here? Why are you straightening your wig here? And girl said, I just want to be here and straighten my hair. You have Melino say that she's here because of Guluva. Damn. Anyway, you have a Melino, Mshini, the dancing ahead of party, Melino, Guluva, house on point, to toe your face, the dressing, the big cut. By a little wahala day, you have Pilile telling Swiss that she don't catch feelings. Now small cuddle with the cuddle every night. Now so she the boy girl woman outside. This na game house. Pilile no one agree. According to her, she has no one on the outside. And she got nothing to lose. So she just want boy to know that I love you, boy. Voila. EK now engages in conversation with Sui, saying that I know they see something well. You are friends with Pilele, I understand. But lately, I don't know why I kind of feel something is off with your friendship. Low-key, he want to see you two have graduated from being friends to being boyfriend, girlfriend. That boy. Voila. So it's party in Biggie's house, yeah. R&B, hip-hop, your faves are busy singing word for word. Look at them. You have Nate with Pilile vibing, singing Mandy Pilile, Guluva, Mshini, carrying Mshini on his shoulders. You have Melino also carrying it. Would there be a party where some person would carry Mshini? No way. Swiss with his sister, Mshini. It is giving We can only be sis. It is love. Tyron tagging along. You have later Nate going for Mshini and Nyashu enjoying some feelings, and Guluva just stood there watching them. From that moment, he was beginning to withdraw from whatever that was going on. He was not singing, he was not dancing. Inzuku came whispering to his ears, and that was all. Later, I also saw Mshini coming to whisper to his ears. I don't know. He was just not moving. Maybe they told him something, or the whole lovey song, and he's missing his babe. Sure. What a party it is in Biggie's house. We cannot also forget Biggie's messy fashion designer, making sure that Guluva and Jojo almost wearing the same thing. More like internet people want to cook. Let us give them something to talk about. Biggie want a trend. Actually, they appreciate all her fans saying that they don't graduate from being fans to being family. And the children, the 7 kids are going to happen. Those who want to apply to be nannies, who want to be cooks because she's not hygiene conscious, not that she's not neat. So people should be bringing them applications. Those who want to discuss Jojo, she does not want to engage in it, saying that her man is in a game house. People should understand that. And some also telling him that a while ago, Guluva said, you are beautiful, and God don't they blush. Y'all do pursue we no get lover. Hey, all in the name of lover. You see how Guluva they stand like statute. He don't miss babe. And the DJ for the night is also not making it easier for him. Boy, don't miss babe. I don't know, what do you think Mshini and Inzuku took turns telling Guluva? Sisi Worldwide, Layema, and your girl Ashley were out. Internet people beginning to feel like Sisi, they use some, now so she they do with Layema. She won't use them, they trend. I'm like, is it not a win-win situation? Or more? Hey! Anyway, congratulations to the trial. Massive crowd cheering her on, and she was even confused. She wanted to run from the stage. Ashley is really loved. Like to have your first paid gig and having celebrities throw support for you. Mamma mia, it is a lit vibe. Now you have Tyron also. Every now and then he will be clapping his hands as the DJ will be playing his song. On the night, the DJ, yay, it'll be you, I told you Guluva was not having fun after whatever that he had. Party finally over. Nate resting, like sitting on her bed, minding her business whilst Guluva storms the kitchen. It's difficult to read how he feels because camera is not picking his exact face. But I'm thinking he's replaying whatever that he's had in mind. You cannot be having fun. Then you go shh. all of a sudden like that. Uyanda having more conversations with Sipisile and also monitoring whatever that Mshini Inzuku telling Guluva, and he is also beginning to change face. I know they know the thing where they happen finally, party is over. Your face are back. Of course, Guluva sat at the kitchen focusing on those going closer to the king's pie, and he is not reacting. Neither is he talking to anyone. I know they know waiting he heard. But now, they withdrew to go sit in the famous brown couch. They are having conversations. Uyanda is intoxicated, sitting on the floor. BK is drunk, but he's minding his business, sitting on the bed. You have Mshini, the HOH, equally intoxicated. She was also lying on her bed in the HOH room. Now, even Izuku helped Uyanda to get up from the floor, saying that the floors are cold. He should get up and sit. And he was smiling. The next thing is, who the F do you think you are? Mshini, who the F do you think you are? And the Jojo girl, where is she? Who the F? So I now saw Abobo leaving the bedroom with Melino. Jojo was also in the bedroom, getting to the locker room area. They were all tracing where the sound was coming from, and they know it was boy Uyanda. The next thing is camera kept focusing on Guluva, who was sat in the chair. I think he was equally traumatized with Uyanda's screams. Then Uyanda spoke closer to Jojo's face. I don't know whether he attacked her, so they had to hold Jojo by the arm area, and the camera did not want us to see. They had to pin Uyanda down forcefully, and he wanted his way. They had to take Jojo to the diary room, and Biggie had to immediately call for Uyanda to be taken to the diary room. The screams are enormous. Jojo is being taken back to the bedroom and she's crying. The thing is, Uyanda started screaming before Jojo, Nate. They were all like, we are tired of him, waiting to go on again. Will we be shielding him every day back and forth? You remember the early start of the show, he did the same thing and cameras went, the show went on ad, and Nate and few people kind of felt he should be sent home. You remember that time Sefeli and the likes were all in the house. I don't know what will happen. Some of the housemates feel he should go. You have his friend Abobo feeling like if it will be like this, he's better home. I'm just hope the worst does not come. He hid behind alcohol to pour out. So he wanted to be closer to Mshini. Mshini gets closer to Guluva. That was what Smash said. Now, he was beginning to get closer to Jojo, only to realize Jojo is seeking for validation from Guluva. So I posted a video where he was complaining to his friend Abobo that something he know the CM well, and he talks to Jojo and she denies it. So maybe he wanted alcohol to really confront her. Like I told you, Jojo was not there when it started. They were all trooping in. He might have spoken directly to her face in a very scary manner. You know, some people take alcohol and they are just drunkards. But some people take alcohol and they go insane. That is the dynamics of alcohol, depending on the blood type of that person. According to Nate's narration, he was beginning to exhibit demonic features, more like scary, very toughened. You could not hold on to him. Melino felt he was possessed. You have Guluva saying it is not done. He needs to know that alcohol is not meant for him, and as much as he is fond of him, certain things are just not done. You have HOH camera picking on her. She's intoxicated and sleeping. BK cannot move. He's just sat and not moving. And you have boy Tyron with Inzuku, very traumatized. The people who managed to take him to the diary room, that is Tyron, Sud Guluva and the rest, he managed to hit them even in the diary room because they cannot see Biggie and the ninjas were not there. And it's been really messy tonight, and camera is playing games on us because they do not want us to see too much. To me, it's okay. After all, we heard the sound and they did not go on break. They managed to take Jojo also to the diary room before even boy, and later they took Jojo to bed. She's crying non-stop. She was limping. They were holding on to her hand. It's difficult to tell what actually happened. His own friend Abobo is tired, Guluva tired. The housemate feels it's about time they release him because this is not the first time it did happen. Back in the days when Sifeli and everybody were there, you remember a similar incident, and the show had to go on commercial break. This time, it's difficult to tell what Biggie's decision is. If he attacks somebody, he will go. If not, they will curb him and advise him. Second thought, I don't think he attacked Jojo because he was behaving like that when Jojo was standing and Mshini was sleeping. He was saying, leave me alone, but no one was holding him. He was sweating, he was taking off his words, he was pulling off the microphone, and they needed to grab him, and he was hopping from the living room, the corridor area, moving back, going to the kitchen, looking for things, the back and forth. It was scary. And some people are like that. It means in his life, for the rest of his life, alcohol is not something that should touch his blood. If it does, it will make him act insane. In extreme cases, God forbid. You know what I want to say, but I don't want to say it. I'm hoping he seeks help and is able to stay away from alcohol because it ignites the demons in him. God forbid. Adios.